everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Let's go ahead and get this music paused and get Elite switched back over to our thing there. Should be able to hear it a little bit. It's nice and quiet at the moment. We're going to be doing some brain tree farming in Elite tonight. I originally had a plan for how we were going to do it, and then I've just been given some advice on how to do it a much better way. So, we're going to do a little bit of outfitting here at the outset before we do all that. Let me find... Need to get switched over to the end game. You'll just have to give me just a second to set things up a bit. There we go. Got her all figured out now. Looking good. We're going to touch down on Dickinson platform here. I had outfitted my Mandalay. I needed 50 units, 50 tons of inventory space. Which is not going to show me how much inventory space I have. I needed 50 tons of inventory space, and I needed 50 tons of inventory space and a decently long jump range, so I just kind of dumped a couple of the vital modules, like a shield generator. If you look down there in the right there in the center of the screen there with that big red circle around my ship, that's saying I don't have a shield right now, which is not an ideal situation by any means. But, you know, be alright. 9% damage, not ideal, but not too expensive to fix. There was this whole, not livery, I needed advanced maintenance, but it'll get us there anyway. It was this whole ordeal because I left my Mandalay here, and before I left my Mandalay here, I had all of the needed outfitting, like my couple of, because I was bringing the materials here on my Mandalay, and so I had the modules transferred here, and then I just left on an Apex transport and started using another ship that I was engineering. Well, come to find out, there we go. Come to find out, leaving... Oh, it doesn't show me as any inventory space because I took it all out. Leaving a ship at a station with no... What am I looking for? I'm looking for my shield generator. Leaving a ship at a station with no shipyard makes it impossible to access that ship anymore without transferring it somewhere. So I had to transfer it and then bring it back. I got those two equipped. You know what? Let's just outfit this thing. I need collector limpet. Yeah, just collector limpets, not anything else. I'll drop a 3A collector limpet controller there. A couple of cargo racks in. I didn't mean to sell that. Buy that back. Cargo racks. This is 2. Equip that class 2E. And then a couple empty class 1 compartments. Stored modules. Do I have anything stored here? Oh, I had an AFMS. That one of them is stored here. That's a class 3, but I really want limpets for that. Yeah, you know what? I want more limpets than this thing is going to let me have, so we'll find another ship to use this for. So let's throw our AFMS on here. Buy that, equip the module. And then let's just sell all of these, I guess. Don't really need them. Boom, and we are back to our 65 to 70 light year jump range. Looking good here. Let's go ahead and return to surface and tell you what I will do. Make sure there's no if it'll load. Maybe game capture isn't the way to go for that. Let's do this. Fix that. Go back to that. There we go. Okay, so let's find. We want something with a decent amount of internal and a decent unladen jump. That has a decent amount of internal, but that's 8.6 default jump. Tell you what. That's gonna be kind of terrible to fly, though. That, on the other hand, it would be a really stupid way to use it. But let's open that up. And before we do that, let's look at a Python 1. I have a Python 1 close by, so let's get rid of both of those. We need some kind of explosive remote release flak launchers is what was suggested to me. Probably one fixed. I'll add those. What else could we do? I guess I could do missiles. Yeah, let's try some missiles here. What's the difference between those? Oh, one's a regular missile rack and one's seeker. I want a regular for this, actually, I think. Let's do that. Yeah, none of that is gonna work. um, Empty all of this out. We're gonna go with a shield generator first. 6B, I think, is gonna be the way to go. We'll derate that. If I can find the shield generators. Fuel scoops, fuel tanks, fuel transfer limpets, hatchbreaker limpets, hull reinforcements, shield reinforcements, meta-alloy hull reinforcements module, multi-planetary prospecting recon, refineries repair. There you are. And you know what? I'm gonna stick a 5 delta in there because we don't need many. Hey, Psy Guy, how's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders. How are you all doing tonight? What are you playing tonight, Psy? Just 100%ed having a stroke. Toadette strikes. There you go. Hope that wasn't too difficult. I'm currently doing maybe kind of sort of literal rocket science. We're outfitting a ship to go and do some farming of a particular material I need, or a particular set of materials, I guess. Let's see. Where are collector limpets? There it is. But those only go up to 5A. Okay, in that case, let's do this. That's prospecting. Outfitting a spaceship for brain surgery. So it's actually very funny. I'm it's funny you mentioned that. I'm going to farm some things called brain trees. These things right here. So, funny you mentioned brain surgery. I'm doing more of, what did I say? I don't want to know what I said. I feel like I probably said something really stupid. Um, so I'm doing less brain surgery and more like brain explodey. But, you know, same difference, right? I think I've pretty well got this figured out, so we're probably good to go ahead and switch back to Elite. Let's switch back over here. And let's figure out where my Python is so that I can... Makes you think of FTL? Well, so this game is, like, think Microsoft Flight Simulator level of detail, but in space. And that's what this game is. So what I was just showing was a third-party tool that you can use for planning your ships. So my fleet, we are looking for my Python, which is a couple hundred light years away in Eurybia. In space! Go pee late. Yeah, I won't be going particularly late. I've got a 7 a.m. shift tomorrow, but we'll be here for 2-3 hours, I bet. I don't know how on earth I can turn it off. Oh, chat highlight settings. Huh. I was just gonna complain about how it's showing like Raider from SciGuy64 and like a big banner around all of your messages, and I've looked and looked and looked so many times. It's not until just now that I found how to turn it off. That's useful. I should probably take my landing gear off. Looks like yeah, there are so many different third-party tools for this game, and I'm gonna get jumped through and then get away from the star so I don't do damage to my ship. Give me a second, and I'll show you. Get in nice and close and get some fuel scooping going while we're doing other stuff. But yeah, so like there is EDSY, which is Elite Dangerous Shipyard. There's Inara, which lets you find. That's a crazy useful tool. I use Elite Dangerous Market Connector, which takes a bunch of information from in-game and uploads it to a database that I can use. Discovery doesn't want to work. Yeah, run it anyway. I have this tool. Like this game has like just so many ridiculous third-party tools, and I love it. It's so useful, and it's so much fun. But then like you get down a rabbit hole of just having 12 different things running all at the same time. It gets interesting. Let's get out here. Go ahead and pop frame shift and heat sink. Yeah, I am so down the rabbit hole of this game. I wonder. Oh no. So I bought this game, let me think. When did I buy this game? I bought this game relatively recently. It would have been this year, I think, that I bought this game, and I already have almost 500 hours in it, so thing I really love about this game is just how immersive it is, and I want so badly to pick up a 3D headset so that I can play this game in VR, or not a 3D headset, a VR headset, so I can play this game in VR. Because I cannot imagine just looking around the cockpit of the ship in VR. That would be so amazing. I never noticed that back there. Got a couple little readouts. That's dope. There we go.
Fuel scooping.
We're heading back to Eurovia. Come on. Ah, I'm not gonna get all of it. Well,
Disengaged. Frameshift drive
I got
charging.
close enough to all of it. I'm barely consuming any of this 6 light year jump, so yeah, the biggest thing that's absolutely crazy about this game, let me cancel this so I can show you. It is, so we're in a scale version of the Milky Way, is how this is set. So we're in this small little bubble of colonized space centered around Sol. That's not Sol, that's Sol. So Sol is here, and then we're in this kind of colonized bubble around Sol. It extends out, the bubble extends out solid 300-400 light years away from Sol. And then there's also another little section. It's it won't root me there. This is Colonia. I don't understand the lore behind Colonia, but yeah, there's a couple systems here. There's a bunch of systems here, but there's a small number. The rendering gets weird when you're this far away. There's a small number of systems here. Um, and it's 22,000 light years out when your average, like, I mean, this is the ship I'm in is like the long range jump ship, and before I do a little bit more engineering on it, a little bit more like super specialized work on it, I have a 70 light year jump range. So trying to go 22,000 light years, 70 light years at a time, um let's just do that math. 22,000 light years, 70 light years at a time. It's 314 different jumps. 300 doing what I'm doing right now 314 different times. Having to stop for fuel every time. Or not every time, but every once in a while. So most people do it on fleet carriers, which are like aircraft carriers for spaceships. Because they have I think I don't know what the range is on fuel fleet carriers, but it's several hundred light years. Let's just see. Well, mine isn't going to show full range anyway because it's not full of fuel. Let's just see. Oh, 500 light years is the carrier jump range. It shows it right here. Or here. I just want to check on. I've been trying to get people to fill my ship up, and they have yet to do so. That is unfortunate. Might just take down my trade alert and jump it out for sake of easier easier. Let's see. You know what? What do I have on this thing currently? Do I have SRVs installed? I do have SRVs installed. Oh, I have a Scarab and a Scorpion. I've not driven a Scarab before. Okay, it's gonna be way less efficient, but I think I'm just gonna farm these brain trees the old-fashioned way. Um, let's zoom out a little bit and pull up HR 3230. HR 3230. 371 light years. 6 jumps. I frickin' love this ship.
Frameshift drive charging.
Have absolutely no inventory space. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't actually need inventory for the stuff I'm collecting, so
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
get some good D-scan data. Hope you remember to take this trip to the sun at night. Yeah, that's a rookie mistake. I've done that before, but I mean, clearly, I don't know how I didn't think of that. Like, you go at night so you don't get blinded. I mean, that's just like it's like taking a trip to the sun for dummies. I don't know. I don't know how I missed it. I'm ashamed to admit that I did it, but I'll never do it again, that's for sure. I would say we'll put the bottom of the ship towards the sun so we don't have to look at it, but... Or the star, not the sun. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Fuel scooping complete.
How's it going, Assassin Master? Hope you're doing well this fine evening.
System scan complete.
The Arkham is indeed horrifying. I'm glad it's going well for you all. I didn't realize, I completely forgot I told Alex I would come and help you guys, and I feel bad, but it is what it is. I'll get down there tomorrow to take care of the stuff.
Frameshift
Down to
drive
36%
charging.
heat. We can go ahead and jump out here.
Fuel scooping.
Fair enough. Enjoy your board gaming, good sir.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Right there's our target system. One more jump and we're there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Trying to figure out something. There it is. Some app had a notification badge or something up and was keeping my taskbar pulled out so I couldn't see anything on either of my extra monitors. It doesn't bother me too much like that. Ooh, White Star. Doesn't bother me too much when it gives me like a flashing yellow badge over the icon at the taskbar. It's just some weird
Fuel scooping complete.
artifacting or something. Not artifacting, but like interesting. We're gonna go ahead and slow down here. Let me go make sure I've got the right planet. Where? Which planet are we looking at here? Doesn't say which planet. Okay, let's pull up. In that case, let's pull up. Okay, quit opening those. I don't need those. This. Where are you? Okay, here we go. Looking for... This system isn't listed. This is frustrating. Alright, give me just a second. Let me find... don't need that. Let's see, we may have to do some scanning here. Let's do a D-scan. I think one FSS here. Oh, I'm actually, you know what, there's probably, I have to do this with this. that's not it. Well, regardless, I'm willing to bet if we just go to the planet with a crap ton of fleet carriers, let's filter this down to planets and fleet carriers. That's not particularly helpful. Okay. It's fine, I know what I'm doing. Definitely. So then how do I back out? Whoa. This is weird. Why am I drifting? Why am I should not be drifting. Okay, nope. Joystick 1. How do I... That sets target. Oh, I have to press that? That's weird. Whatever. So where I was, that I think is going to be signal sources of some kind. This is going to be emissions. Right. So then what is this going to give us? Asteroid clusters, rocky bottom. Okay, so this is giving us down there in the bottom right, it's showing us what it's finding. Okay, so in that case, this is still not particularly helpful. Why is it not showing what planet the damn brain trees are on? Oh my goodness. Twinkie Octopus just sent me a picture of the board game they're playing. They're playing a game called Arkham Horror, and it is literally the entire table. There's not an inch of table left. So HR, I was looking for HIP. Is it HR? Nope. Still not listed on this list. Okay. In that case, let's find 3230. Okay, it shows where. It shows where. It doesn't show the planet. Okay, let's just, in that case, I guess... do this. How do I exit out of here again? Does that? Ah, there we go. Right, so let's need specifically landfall planets and moons. There's a whole bunch of them. Let's go do some surface scanning. Oh yeah, no, we'll go to the nav beacon. I'm sure that will give us some amount of relevant information. I know some things about this game. I know very little about this game, and I am regularly, rather forcefully reminded how little about this game I truly know. But we'll get there eventually. Fire groups. Yeah, no scanners on board. I didn't think I had any, but I don't think any others would be useful here. I've got my surface scanner. That's the... Oh, nope, I don't. There we go. Didn't think it would actually enter the surface scanner, seeing as I am too fast. Is this an inhabited system? This is an inhabited system. I thought we were gonna be too far out from the bubble to find an inhabited system. Interesting. Maybe just a tad stupid. There's my nav beacon. Let's scan it and get out of here. Taking a very long time to scan. Thank you. HR 3230, Planet A, Planet 3, A. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now we've got it figured out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Taking SCO out there. 1600 light seconds is plenty. Might have pushed it. Nope, we're good. Thought I might have pushed it just a little bit too hard, but I think we are good. I am. Once we get in here, I'm gonna surface scanner the moon, and that should give us the data we need. Range now, hit a little bit closer. Get to 10 megaliters. There we go. Should
Surface
fully
scanned
cover the planet.
by 50%.
100%.
Surface scan
Beautiful.
complete.
Let's head on in here. look around. Quick little orbit here. Can probably go ahead.
Orbital flight engaged.
Let's just fly on in here. Get a little bit of distance to land here where I want. Spin her around. Right, there we go. Oh, I see the coordinates there. Yeah, we'll head to the coordinates they've listed. Wrong direction. Going this way. I'm sure there's a much better way to navigate around. Down on that. We do want to go down on both. I'm sure there's a much better way to navigate around a planet, but I don't know it, so a little bit of rudimentary navigation we'll have to do. 66 there. Trying to get down to 52 on the first coordinate, the top one. And then we'll get to minus 165 on the second one. Minus 165 on the second one, I guess. No, don't. Okay. This here large crater. So then go in nice and close. This may not be. I'm trying to do this in. Oh. There's a couple of them right there. Ooh, nice little forest right there. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's... Can't get my ship to... Let's just set her down, huh? Figure the rest out here shortly. Here's deployed. Set her down. Let's see. Cargo capacity of 2. Cargo capacity of 4. We'll run the Scarab then.
Low gravity warning.
1.5 Gs here, so we do have to be a little bit careful. It's been a hot minute since I have done this. Iron's on the ignore list. We can move on. We go over here. Polyporous. That's iron, and that shouldn't take up inventory space, right? Shouldn't. No, it does not. Wonderful. Okay. Well then, this ought to be pretty easy then. Did I get a material off the growth over here, or did it just give me nothing? Ah, see, there's the selenium I need. Except that it is... Ah. Oh, that worked. I cannot believe that worked. Manganese, I'll take manganese. Cordyceps growth here. Go. Knock something off of it. Let's go find out what. Sulfur. Not ideal, but you know, whatever. Cordyceps growth. Cool. Ram the tray, you get the element. Wonderful. A little too fast there. Sulfur. We're really just here to grab whatever raw materials we can get. Because I have very few. I was at the material trader the other day and I basically run out of all of the good material, or all of the materials in general. exactly what just happened there. It's parkour. It's SRV parkour. So grab that. Cordyceps growth. Oh, those are cordyceps. All of those are cordyceps. Hello? I gotta shoot the cordyceps. Get a better angle. I think I'm must not be hitting it. There we go. Let's grab the phosphorus. Just ram the tree. You have to ram the tree, just get under the tree. And the ramming the tree does not always work. Oh, that's my spaceship. There we go. You know, this material may just be actually just fully stuck in the tree forever. Let's try it one more time and get directly underneath the material. Let's try it. There we go. Up here, there's nothing in that tree. Let's start this way a bit further. See a decent number of them out this way. See a decent number of something out this way. Whether it'll be anything good, who knows, but... Oh, okay. Oh, no! No? Oh my god. That was 110% intended, that was exactly what I wanted. That wasn't me panicking or going too fast or anything, that was just me doing some absolutely insane parkour and some backflips and tricks for you guys. Phlegm excretion. Lovely. Technetium? Something like that. Ram in the tree, baby. Works every time. Selenium is the thing that I'm really here for. That's the material that I really need. That's why I'm here. But, you know, the other stuff I have to be targeting. So that selenium's gone, isn't it? That's alright. Let's grab the manganese. What happened to the manganese? Uranium, wonderful. Isn't this so much fun? Let's see. I don't know what this is. Is this gonna give me materials? Is this gonna give me something else? 10. I think that's a grade 1 material. That's probably definitely not worth a lot, but I will take anything I can get. I did not mean to hit the spacebar there. Whoopsie. Well, hey, if we do manage to well and truly get it stuck, there's a reason it's good to have 2 SRVs. There's a reason that that ship has 2 SRVs and not just one. I wonder what SRV stands for. I mean, clearly it's something vehicle, right? But what are the 2 somethings? SRV, V as in Victor. Sonic Robo Blast. Sonic Robo Vehicle. That didn't work. Sonic Robo Blast. I love it. Nope, don't want to go backwards. What on earth is the handbrake? I know there was a button for the handbrake, but I don't remember which one it is. It's probably bound to something weird on my throttle. Switch to turret for this one. Ram the tree. I've got a Discord. Give me just a second. I should have a command for it. I'll just do this instead. Oh. Maybe. That doesn't work. That's an odd one. Discord has streamer mode on, and for some reason it says the link is hidden. Use the copy button. But when I use the copy button, it just copies the text. Thanks for following, by the way, Mo. If you'd be willing to hang around, if you're around Sunday evening, I'll be streaming Sunday evening around the same time as now. I'll have a command up for my Discord with a link. If you're interested, I stream every Sunday night, and that's about it. But tonight's a bit of a bonus stream. Working on collecting some engineering materials at the moment. There we go. Actually, knock that one down. zirconium. Should be showing up on my little menu. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, there it is. That'll do it. Should have been showing up as highlighted as on my little mini-map there at the bottom, and it wasn't. That's odd. But whatever. Oh, don't need that.
Cargo scoop retracted.
That shouldn't happen either.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Let's see. Biologically speaking, these must be some very interesting plants if their seed pods contain enough tin for me to collect like this. That one went flying. It's gonna end up stuck in a different tree, isn't it? Almost. Not quite. Neobium over here. Oh, come on now.
Drive
Well.
assist off. Cargo scoop retracted.
Hi, Chunk. How's it? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That explosion is very loud. A lot louder than I thought. Yeah, this would, in fact, appear... Oh. That was not what I meant to do. You know what? Let's find out. Oh. Threw that way too far. That did nothing. Okay. I am doing okay. About as well as it can be expected, considering I'm currently literally stuck inside a tree. Well, like I said earlier, this is why we have 2 SRVs. How far away is my ship? Might give me a 1.42 kilometers. We're not running that far. Oh no. Well, yeah. It's still gonna be faster, I think. Dismiss it and pull it back. In the meantime, I guess maybe there's gotta be some of these still pods in them, right? So directly out to the left.
Drive assist off.
Got it. Out this way. Playing War Thunder, I see you there, Chomp. You have any luck? How do I grab this? Oh, that's a new one. Can I scan it? I can kick it around. Oh. It's not the button I was expecting. That's another grenade. That was not the grenade button. What are you talking? Oh wait. Oh, well that did nothing, but that was interesting. Can't cut it. Okay, it's not the only tree inside. Look, there's one tree there, one tree there, another tree there, another tree there. There's so many trees around. Wait, what if I... Oh, where'd that stupid material thing go? What if I just kick it over to my SRV here? I could also, you know, go ahead and recall my ship. I should probably do that. But still, how? Okay, so the thing is, sometimes when I'm farming these materials, they get stuck, like, inside the trees. And I have to, Excuse me, sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I get stuck inside the tree, and in order to get them out, unstuck from inside the tree, I have to basically just ram the
Cargo
tree.
scoop deployed.
It's just that on this particular occasion, ramming the tree turned out terribly for me. And I mean, it's not like I...
Cargo scoop retracted. Drive assist off.
It's not like I, like, drove up into the tree and got stuck in the tree. Literally, the tree is inside. Like, the tree is a part of my SRV now. That is so not my fault. Just saying. Can you just remove the wheel? That is not an option. I can, however, get a different SRV and hopefully just push it out of the way. Go here. Let's... Yeah, let's deploy that.
Low gravity warning.
Alright, let's get over to my other SRV and see what we can do, huh? I dare say it's beginning to get light out. Hello, can I...
Cargo
Oh,
scoop
it's
deployed.
gotten worse. Let's see here. I got the material at least. Let's maybe... One last good ram. There we go. Did a donut as a celebration. Entirely on purpose. It was a textbook, purposeful donut.
Cargo scoop retracted.
How do I do this again? Oh. How? Huh?
Drive assist off. Drive assist on.
Oh, wait, that makes things so much easier. Wait, hold up, hold up, hold up. SRV controls. Driving, drive assist is Z. Drive assist default is off. And then I can make my pitch axis regular. Let's just keyboard mouse pitch up and pitch down. What is my accelerate and decelerate then? Roll left, roll right, steering left, steering right. How am I supposed to accelerate? Oh, drive throttle. E and Q. Ugh. Let's do that. Do this. And then make sure drive assist default is set to off. Okay, cool. And then I just need driving miscellaneous to repair the car super install car. Recall this mission enter context menu. Where do I mode switches? No. Fire group, previous fire group, turret controls, throttle, miscellaneous. How? Wait, cancel, apply. How do I redock with the damn ship?
Drive assist on. Drive assist off.
I'm literally pressing every single button I can think to press. And there's a lot of them, but I still have yet to find the damn button where I dock. Why? Okay. Alright. SRV controls. They're pretty well established. It's not here, right? But let's just steering axis, steering, roll, pitch, vertical thrusters, primary fire, secondary fire, handbrake, headlights. Button mode is hold, cycle next fire group, cycle previous fire group. Not in that tab. Targeting, set target ahead is mouse 2. Cool. Uh, turret, turret, turret. Not in there. Throttle. Axis, but forward only throttle. Forward only. Accelerate, decelerate, accelerate axis, decelerate axis, drive throttle, driver's lane, divert power in, balance, cargo scoop, jetness, just all, recall or dismiss. I actually am gonna enable context menu, driving mode, UI focus, external panel, comms panel, quick. I'm an idiot. It's right frickin' here. Oh, it's been a hot minute since I've done any SRV work. Oh god, I'm a dumbass. Okay. Let's... I cannot believe myself. Alright. Let's go ahead and... yeah, we need to... Boom. Disembark. And go back to our other SRV. Excuse me, we almost spent longer trying to figure out how to redock the second SRV than we did unsticking the first one. I'm such an idiot. Alright.
Cargo scoop deployed.
So that's all the... I actually think I'm going back to the way it was before. SRV controls. Drive throttle. Drive assist default back to on. Fly.
Drive assist on. Drive assist off.
Come on. There we go. I also forgot to reset controls. SRV controls, drive throttle, SRV increments. We'll do 10% increments. I did not.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Helpful to actually open the cargo scoop. Let's see. Those are the particularly rare one, but there's two over here, so we'll go over here. There we go. We are moving around along right nicely here. Only vaguely bone drawing, right? How on earth? I hope that's not too far up for me to grab. Come here. That is definitely too far up for me to grab that way. Can we get manganese removed from the ignore list? I don't know why some of these are on my ignore list, but they should not be. Most definitely. Niobium. Nickel should not be on the ignore list. Actually, I just realized that I had no power to. Oh, needle crystal. That's a new one. Are they there, or are they all around the other side? Maybe they're around the other side of this. Oh, it does seem like. Maybe not. Are they buried? What on earth? Maybe I need to disembark to get at them. Hello? It's not. Oh, right.
Drive assist off. Cargo scoop retracted.
Oh, that's just gonna end up hitting the SRV. Huh. How odd. Yeah, I have no idea how that's supposed to work. With enough time, I'm sure I could figure it out, but I don't care all that much, so... let's... Oh! Hello! There's the needle crystals. Ah, stupid.
Cargo
Frickin'
scoop deployed.
cargo scoop. Oh well. Let's see here. Zoom that out as much as we can, huh? Turn that back on. That's a decent little forest there. We'll collect that. Let's see. We're at an hour 36. We'll probably go to about 2 hours. That's how long I usually go on my Sunday night streams. It's a relatively short stream, just generally speaking. I know a lot of people prefer to do a little longer than 2 hours, but I have work in the morning, so we'll keep it short and sweet, you know? Let's go some selenium. A lot of these, what is it? Yeah, the polyporous grows, they're giving us grade 4 materials, which can pretty easily... I mean, for one, it's giving us selenium, which is a grade 4 material I need for the engineering I'm doing. But also, grade 4 materials can pretty easily be traded down into other materials. So, like, I can trade... Like, trading from a grade 4 to a... Like, giving someone a grade 4 to get a grade 1. It might be like a 26 to 1 ratio or something just stupid like that. Or not 24 to 1, 1 to 24. So I give them 1 selenium, they give me 24 iron, I don't know. 10, there you go. Give me just a moment here. Alright, sorry about that. Let's go take care of the rest of these. Some neobium there. Caught it out of mid-air. That's just how good I am. What is this outcrop? I'm gonna go find out. Come back to the little forest there. Oh, that turned into a bunch of different materials. Carbon happens to be another material I directly need for my hurts. Where that iron goes. Flame excavation. I think there's one. Oh, crystal cluster. Let's have a look at that, shall we? What is that structure? Niobium. There you go. Finding all kinds of new stuff. Guess there are growths in either of those trees there to my right. Come on, I believe you. There we go. Let's just select the next closest growth right there. Nope, that didn't work. I'm at it from a different angle here. Another polyper, of course. Manganese this time. Seed pod, that would give us 10. Another seed pod. I think these have mostly all been 10. Not the end of the world. I can definitely see how this would be faster with just limpets, but I'm enjoying this. It's not often you get to enjoy the on-the-ground aspects of this game, you know? Everything's all in the ships. It's nice to take some time and do some stuff on foot or in an SRV from time to time. That one's basically behind here, yeah, more or less. Technetium. Netium. 10, and I think that's going to be all of the contacts I have in this area. Yep. So in that case, we'll go ahead and get headed back to the ship. If see another contact pop up, well, yeah, we can detour a bit. Big old jump over there. Very easier than trying to go full speed across the rough ground. Well, definitely. Maybe easier, definitely a little softer on the eyes. I do like the SRV, but it gets bumpy from time to time. Come on. There we go. Can't pass up a polyporous growth. It's always a good thing. Manganese. This one's gonna be, I think this is one of the seed pods, so it's probably gonna be 10. Yep. Slow on that one. Nice. Oh, no. That one we were somewhere thrusters could get us out. Thank goodness. That one's gonna be more 10. Not the worst thing ever though. Can always use more materials, that's why we're here. Like I said earlier, even the small stuff can be traded. It takes a bunch more to turn the grade 1 stuff into grade 4 stuff, or into higher grade stuff just in general, but you know what? It's alright. This little stand of trees here. I don't have time to go through that entire group over there. Go through the little stand here. And head back to the ship. Well, that was not my intention, but I feel like it probably looked cool, so you know what? I'm happy. That way I need to come at it another direction. Let's see here. On today's episode of can a planetary vehicle reach orbit or reach escape velocity? See, this is why this is the other reason most people prefer to do a non-SRV method, is SRV physics get weird. I'm just gonna give up on that one. Let's do this one right here. Oh. Grab whatever material is here. Maybe. Is there material here? Oh, there it is. 3, I think, is what that means. Three in parentheses. Oh, wow. The steering gets very interesting. Higher, not even necessarily higher speeds, just higher accelerations. Let's get it pointed at the ship. I was really hoping to clear at least that one tree. Whatever, we made it. Oh, wow, there's, oh, man, I can't believe I didn't realize it was here. I don't have... I'm not going to do the entire thing, but I am going to get all of the polyporous growths, which it looks like there are maybe 3. Manganese was trying to reach escape velocity before we did. Didn't want to let us beat them to it. Beat it to it. Whatever. Which is weird, okay? And I'm currently live streaming, so there's a scientific fact that I'm just gonna be worse at English. That's how it works. Oh, kind of flew out at a weird angle, that one. Polyporous. 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 Acceleration on this thing is just wild. It's ridiculous. Let's grab that manganese and get out of here. Oh, interesting. So the technetium, which that thing just dropped, is grade 3. The manganese is... I thought the manganese was a grade 4. I think selenium is grade 4. I would love to have another... Yep. Get out of here. Okay, now I know this one that the ship is right next to I had already harvested, which means that they are definitely getting... They're definitely, like, respawning. Selenium is grade 3, if I'm reading that correctly. On the bottom left where it says selenium, and in parentheses 3, I think that 3 means that it's... Let's get a couple polyporous here. Because I do actually really need the selenium. That's what I'm getting from these. That's why I'm at these brain trees in particular. Manganese, but whatever. bit. I don't think it does much shield damage. Let's see if we can have the shield still be down on land. Oh, right, it.
Cargo scoop retracted.
There we go.
Drive assist off.
Shields are at 89%, so it is definitely doing. It was definitely doing some damage.
Landing gear retracted.
It wasn't. It really wasn't a bad. Wasn't a bad session. I'll definitely be interested to come back with some collector limpets. Maybe we'll do that next weekend is Easter weekend. I'll be out of town. But maybe we'll find a time sometime soon to do that. That'd be nice, I'm sure. I'm going to pull us out, since there is a station in this system, I'm going to pull us out and set us down there, just so we're somewhere safe. Actually get it locked. See, this is going terribly. I just want to know if I can do this. And judging on the fact that my distance from this station is only getting further and further, I don't think it's going to be possible. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop. We went from 1600 light seconds to 6000. Oh man, that was stupid. Just slide in there. Actually use it the way it should be used this time. Except stop way too soon because, yeah. Just that good. There we go. Saved ourselves a little bit of time, right? Especially with that first one. And I think I may have pushed a little too hard. There you go. Not a full loop of shame, just a momentary redirect of shame. I was looking over it. OBS got going a little bit too fast. Come on, there we go. Gotta stay in that 6-second sweet spot there. Should not have paused for that scan. That was rather stupid of me. Actually, probably close enough, yeah. Probably close enough that the gravity well doesn't even matter. We'll just drop out. Never mind. I should have known better. That's my own doing.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There we go. No ships in the area. That's kind of surprising. Nice for me, though. Means I get a nice, easy landing spot. Don't have to wait for somebody to leave. Cannot tell you the number of times that it's happened at stations like these where they only have the one medium pad. There'll be an NPC ship or something sitting here, and I've got to sit and wait for them to finish whatever they're doing so that I can have the pad. Alrighty, well, I'm going to leave it there, folks. Wait, this ship has multi-crew? I don't think I realized that. Well, I'm going to leave it there, folks. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm hoping to incorporate Elite Dangerous into the schedule a little more regularly. That's probably going to happen some over the summer. But for the moment, I'm hoping to get in a stream maybe every other week. But we will be sticking to our normal Sunday schedule, so we'll be here this Sunday with PlateUp, and yeah. So I will catch you all later. I think I'm probably gonna raid out. I believe my good buddy Tybrow Games is still live, so let's open up my dashboard and get a raid going for you guys. Ty is absolutely awesome. He is also playing Elite Dangerous. I have no idea what he's doing at the moment. Let's see. Is he still flying? Yes, he is. Alrighty. Well, I will throw you all over to him, give him my love. He's an absolutely awesome dude. Like I said, we'll be back on Sunday. I will catch you all on the flip side. Have a good one.